Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel about working on cruise ships. If you work or you want to work on a cruise ship, please make sure you subscribe and you check out my other videos because you're definitely going to find them interesting. A while ago, I posted a video called Crew Cabin Tour, where I showed you my crew cabin on my first cruise ship. The video did really well and it got lots of views. So on this video, I'm going to show you my new cabin. Now, a few things before we start. I'm not saying which company I work for. Also, my views are my own and of course they do not reflect necessarily the views of my employer. So if you work on a cruise ship, chances are you're gonna share a cabin. So usually there's two people to a cabin. I'm very lucky and I don't have to share because I'm a musician, but I'm a solo musician. So if you're a musician, usually you would share with someone from your band. You know, let's say if you're the drummer, you might be sharing with the bassist. But I'm a soloist, I play guitar and piano and I sing, so I don't have to share with anyone, it's in my contract, and I am very grateful for this because having this extra bit of privacy is priceless. However, if you do share a cabin, it's not the end of the world, especially if you get along well with your roommate. This is actually the smallest cabin I ever had. I've been on 4 ships so far, and this is definitely the smallest, but not necessarily the worst. Actually, I quite like this cabin. It's very functional, and I will show you the cabin now. Let's go. So I'm gonna show you the cabin now. This is the main entrance, right? Here's where I put my shirts. I have 2 bins and some water that I keep there. Also, I have more water there. And I keep my suitcases there. I say suitcases because there's another suitcase inside that bigger suitcase. That's very clever, isn't it? So yeah, that's the main entrance. And there's a mirror here, obviously. And if we turn, now we can see the cabin. So this is how it looks like as you walk in. I know it's not huge, but it does the job. So here we have a chest of drawers. This one is empty because this is where I put my socks and I need to do my laundry now. Here's my bed. It's actually quite comfortable, and the beauty of this cabin is, as you can see, there's another bed there, but fortunately we can fold it so it doesn't bother me because, for example, on my last ship I had bunk beds, and even though I don't have a roommate, I had another bed about here, so I could never sit in my bed, which is really annoying. Also, underneath the bed we have storage, which is great. What do I keep here? I don't know. Oh yeah, so these are actually the hangings, you know, because when you have a roommate you also have hangings, and even though I don't have a roommate, I need to keep that here. And then here is where I keep my dirty clothes, but right now I'm doing my laundry. So next to the bed we have a light, which is very useful. I believe there's another one up there. And one thing I don't like about this ship is that you don't have a light switch next to the bed. I mean, for the main light, because usually you would have one by your bed so you can turn it off without having to get up. A little bedside table. Next to the bed we have even more storage. Here I keep my life jacket, which is very important, of course, not only in case of emergency, but we have drills every week, so we need to practice our safety duties. So every week they sound the crew alert and we take the life jackets to our emergency stations. Here I keep even more water, little storage, you know, important things like peanut butter, lens wipes. And here I keep all my gym supplements. Do they work? I don't know, but I absolutely hate going to the gym, so I want to maximize the results as much as I can. Then here we have the fridge. It's kind of hidden. There we go. I only keep water here, the occasional beer maybe. This is my favorite part because it's the workstation. So I am a musician and I've got a little recording studio. So this is my condenser microphone, and I've got this mic stand, which is really cool because you can clip it on your desk, and if I need to record anything, it just goes down and I can sit and sing. Here's my laptop, my audio interface, headphones. Here we have some plugs. As you can see, we have American and European plugs, and also we have USB, but unfortunately no UK plugs like this, which is the one that I use. So I'm forced to use these massive adapters, which is a shame, but you know, c'est la vie. Now here we have a phone. All the cabins have phones, and also there are phones all around the ship, so you can use any of them and you can call other cabins, and especially you would use them in case of emergency. You can call the medical emergency number or the bridge, which is where they drive the ship if there's a serious emergency like a fire or something. This is a little emergency light. It's not very big, but the other day there was a power cut on purpose. Actually, we're fixing some stuff, they let us know, and this little light went on. I was like, wow, so that's what it is. We have a kettle and a massive TV, which I never ever use. Actually, when I first moved into this cabin, the TV was right there and I freaked out because that's my workstation, that's where I put my laptop. But then I asked the cabin steward and he said, don't worry, I can put it up there. So, you know, obviously this is secured. Oh, that moved. No, but still, it is secured, actually, because the ship is a bit rocky sometimes. Is it secured? Huh, maybe not. Okay. Hopefully it's gonna stay there. So, but it was secured right here, look. You see the marks? That's where it was before. And it's an absolute shame because this is where I put my laptop, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a little bump. This is how the cabin looks like from the other side, by the way. It's not huge, I know. Oh, I'm gonna show you the wardrobe. So this cabin is for 2 people, which means I have plenty of storage, considering it's just me here. But yeah, I keep my clothes here, obviously, and my shoes. I've got an electric guitar here. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, there we go. And usually I keep my acoustic guitar there and my gig bag there, but right now I'm playing. So, I mean, I'm not playing right now, but I will be very soon. So all my music equipment is already set up in the venue. And I've got a safe as well, which is really cool. If you have any valuables, you can keep them here. This is the first time that I see this on a ship, actually. Another important thing is that to open the wardrobe doors, you have to pull a little bit harder than you usually would, because when the ship is rocky, which is quite often actually, the doors tend to slam, which is not good, obviously. Oh, here in the ceiling we have the aircon, and it took me ages to find out that you can regulate the temperature from here, because it's usually on the walls, so I couldn't find it, and then I found out it was here. This is like the smoke detectors and stuff, which is really important, of course. Here there is a ladder as well. I don't have a roommate, but if I did, you know, there would be another bed there with a ladder as well. And now I'm gonna show you the bathroom. Don't expect anything huge. There we go. This is my massive bathroom. Hey, so very functional, you know. We have a mirror with a sink and a toilet, so it makes a pretty loud sound actually. And the shower is the smallest shower I ever had on a ship, and that little thing goes right where my back's supposed to go, so it's a bit uncomfortable, to be fair, but you do get used to it. Oh, and here we have a little line thing, so we can hang our clothes from there. I don't use that, I just use the dryer. Okay, there you go. That's my crew cabin working here on a cruise ship. More things about this cabin. This is technically an officer cabin, so I have a cabin steward, and they come every other day and they basically clean my cabin, they change my bed sheets, they leave me fresh towels, and I am very grateful for their work. There's nothing better than spending the day exploring a new port and then coming back to find your cabin has been cleaned and you have fresh towels and everything. It's beautiful. Not everyone, unfortunately, have the same privileges. Many times you're gonna have to clean your own cabin and everything. This is a very nice ship. I believe it's like a 10-year-old ship, which is not too old for a cruise ship. I've been on very old ships, like I'm talking 25-year-old ships, or maybe like 27, I think. And then the most modern ship I've been on was my last one, and that was like 2020, so a pretty new ship. You can tell the difference in the details. For example, when you enter your cabin, here you have to insert the key card, and then the more modern ships like my last one, you just tap it like you would tap a credit card, which is a bit more convenient. And sometimes if the ships are very old, like for example my first ship, that was like a 27-year-old ship, maybe the plumbing is not great, so sometimes the toilet doesn't work. But in that case, you just grab the phone and there's always a number you can call and they come and fix it for you, which is great. But yeah, I really like this ship. I am very happy with my job here, and I hope you enjoy this crew cabin tour. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. This YouTube channel is all about working on cruise ships, so if you work or you want to work on a cruise ship, please make sure you subscribe and you check out my other videos because you're definitely gonna find them interesting. More videos coming soon. Thank you so much for watching until the end. See you next time. Bye.